Well, Nightshade here with Zach. But I told him to be quiet. I'm using his phone. He's being nice, so
She stole my phone.
No, I didn't.
Call 911. Oh.
Anyways, I'm reading. This is it's the Apocalypse. It's a YouTube X reader.
Oh, guys, I messed this up for her already, so.
Yeah, I'm restarting the video.
Yeah, I have to stay out of this.
So this is chapter 1. Let the nightmare begin. You woke up on a park bench at what appeared to be the late evening. Everything around you was completely dark. Beyond flickering yellow light of the lamppost hanging above your head, how in the heck did I get here? You wondered groggily, squinting confusedly at your wristwatch. The orange glow barely illuminated the watch face, and it took you several moments to finally be able to read the time. It was 8 o'clock at night. You figured you must have settled down on the park bench for a nap and forgotten to wake up. You didn't let yourself ponder the situation further. After all, the options could have been frightening. A little too frightening to let your mind wander to. Sighing heavily, you forced yourself to sit up, watching. Bleh. Sighing heavily, you forced. Shut up. Sighing heavily, you forced yourself to sit up, which you managed to do a little quickly. Head rush. You sat back, clutching your forehead as the noises of the park right at night echoed around you. Crickets, birds, a beagle howling, and "Hello, young lady," a sinister-sounding voice crowded behind you. You whirled around, surprised that someone was here with you. To your shock and horror, the man was dressed from head to toe as a Harley Quinn, which would have been amusing in the light of the day, but was just plain terrifying to see in the dark of the night. Hey, that's a Batman reference, isn't that?
Harley Quinn?
No. Says, which would have been amusing in the light of day, but was just plain terrifying to see in the dark of the night. Dark of the night. That's from Batman, right?
I think it's from Batman and Robin.
Tell us in the comments, you guys. My hair.
Yeah, just do it.
Stupid hair. Sorry, you guys. Anyways, you were pretty sure that this guy wanted money, so you clutched your bag uneasy. He stared intently at your hand and snickered. "Oh, there's no need for that," he sneered, circling around you. "You see, I've got quite the knack seeing you into your future, and you don't even need to pay me," he chanted. You narrowed your eyes skeptically. This was creepy. This was a creepy, probably middle-aged man wearing a clown suit and wearing makeup that looked a little bit like it was stained red with blood. There was no way you were letting this guy get any closer to you. "I think I'll pass," you replied, your voice betraying your fear. The man seemed to be catching on to that. His already freakishly wide grin stretched a little more across his face. "Oh, girl, what is it that frightens you so? Is it a fear of what might lie ahead of you? Has someone been naughty?" He jeered, skipping in small circles. You shook your head, taking a few steps back. The man's face fell. He seemed sad, disappointed. But you don't understand. It was only his mouth. Sorry, it looks like I'm kind of cross-eyed.
You kind of are.
Shut up. I'm trying to look at the camera, but I'm trying to read at the same time. I'm holding 2 different phones. Don't ask.
You should get computer. That would be much easier than just have a computer in front of you.
Shut up. He seemed sad, disappointed, but you don't understand. It's only his mouth stretched back into a unnaturally wide smile, a game. You felt a shudder crawl down your spine. "I really have to go, mister," you said sharply as he took another step towards you. "But girl, please, I have only had a few customers and I find great fun in games," he pleaded, his voice rising and falling at random moments. He seized your wrist and pulled you towards him. You pulled away sharply. Okay, cut it out. I'll call the police, you shouted harshly, terrified of the stranger. He chuckled maniacally. I cannot say that word.
He doesn't know how to speak.
Shut up. I do too. It's just hard. I'm trying to crack my neck. How can you do that without a phone, girlie? He sang harshly, horrified. You reached into your pocket to receive your phone, only it wasn't there. What did you... You barely managed to stammer. He crackled, throwing his head back. You're trapped, all alone and trapped, he sang merely with a voice creepy enough to send chills down your back. I wouldn't be on that stupid clown. Someone with a thick Irish accent shouted, "Oh, Jack! Jack is out in here. I wouldn't bet on that stupid clown." I can't say his voice. I'm sorry, Jack. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry. Someone with a thick Irish accent shouted. You turned around sharply, eyes wide, wondering who else could possibly be here with you. Also, why the voice sounded freakishly familiar in your head. From the shadows, someone wildly wielding a baseball bat charged into the open and whacked the creepy Harley Quinn guy upside the head. He grabbed your arm and yanked you to the opposite direction, running quickly through the darkness. Who the heck are you? You gasped as you struggled to keep up with him. Not the time, the Irish stranger replied, focusing on the path ahead of him. You almost asked why it wasn't the time, but then you heard the creepy laughter of the Joker man. Wasn't it a Harley Quinn at first?
Wait.
Facepalm. Just a whole bunch of facepalms. That's what I don't like about fanfictions is they change it without telling people they change it, and it confuses people. But I'm not going to hate on it too much.
Wait a second. What if the Irish man is Batman?
Oh my god, it's YouTube.
Jackman.
Jackman. No, it's Jackaboy away. Jackie boy, man away. I can't say it. Okay, it was getting closer and closer with every heartbeat. Where are we going? You examined, stumbling unsteady beside the stranger. There couldn't possibly anywhere safe, could there? Safe house, he said, sounding almost out of breath. You felt your stomach skin as the laughter grew closer. You can run, but you can't hide, the creepy man called out from behind you. He was even closer than he had been before. We're not going to make it, you cried out. The Irishman scowled. We won't if you're feeling pessimistic. Being almost 13, I still don't understand some words, so quit humping the air. He's literally being weird. That's why I'm keeping the camera on me, because he's being weird. I don't want you guys to be horrified, so you're welcome. I'm gonna yank this part out because it's getting annoying. But being a creep, dude. Okay, I need to stop getting distracted, so if I want to finish this chapter. We won't if you're feeling pathetic. He snapped, his eyes narrowing as his small building came into view through the pitch black. You almost said sorry, but bit back your reply as you tripped over a small stone and fell to the ground. You heard a piercing scream cut through the air and frightened you, and to your horror you discovered it was your own. The Harley Quinn man was almost on top of you now, and he held up a bloody butcher's knife in its hand. He leaped towards you in an inhuman way. Tiny Box Tim, away! Yes! Yes! I was hoping someone would add that. Okay, whoever made this story, I really do honestly love your work, and I'm probably going to be reading all this story. So